on your sit bones. Feet with a nice diamond shape, so don't have your legs in too far because it puts too much pressure on your knees. So hopefully I'm going to be doing less talking in this because it's all about breathing and stretching. So if I am quiet, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with me. I know I normally gabble on like anything, but it's all about you stretching. So just copy what I'm doing. We'll do it nice and slowly. So deep breaths in and out through the mouth. And just taking the arms out nice and wide. These stretches are gentle. You do them at your own pace. As you're doing them, just make sure you're using that breath, breathing in gently. Just leaning forward as far as it's comfortable and coming back up again. Just take it really easy, nice and gently. Just kind of turn to the side. I'm going to sit in my sit bones with my legs out nice and strong and straight. Good. Just going to come down and up and down and up. Good. got 2 more to go. Good. I'm going to lie my back, my feet flat on the floor. Knees about hip distance apart. I'm going to raise one leg up and hold behind the thigh and rotate my toes, rotate my ankles. And round the other way. And I'm going to push my heel away, bring my toe towards me, then push the toe away. So foot is flat, then point the toe. Foot is flat, point the toe. Good. And relax. Now take the lift the head and shoulders up. Take hold of maybe around the calf, wherever it's comfortable for you. Try and bring your nose towards your knee. Good. At this stage, this leg here is still bent. Good. Now straighten the lower leg and try and pull that leg in a little bit more. Good. Now keeping that leg where it is, lower the head and shoulders down towards the floor. Excellent work, good. Now allow that knee to bend. Place the hand round the back of the knee, other hand comes out, and just push that knee over. So you've got a nice stretch here in your lumbar part of your spine. Rest the ankle on top of the other leg. Good, come back to center. Bring the other knee in and hug. Good. Opposite leg, both feet start on the floor. Raise the opposite leg up, hold behind the thigh and rotate the ankle. Round the other way. And then push the heel away, now point the toe. Push the heel away, point the toe. Nice and gentle, easy does it. Two more. Good. Now raise the head and shoulders and take the hands higher up the leg, wherever it's comfortable for you. Feel that lovely stretch. Good. Now allow the other leg to go flat on the floor and try and pull yourself up just a little bit more using your hands. Really feeling that lovely stretch in that hip flexor. Good job. Head and shoulders back on the floor and bend the knee. Take the opposite hand to the outside of that knee. Other hand goes flat on the floor for support. And then just allow yourself to rotate through the spine, resting the ankle on top of the opposite leg. Good. And come back to center, hugging those knees. Last full body stretch. And then in your own time, come up to tabletop position, nice and slowly, nice and gently. Good. And from here, we're just going to do some nice gentle cat and cow stretches, just preparing our back and shoulders. So we're going to drop the chin to the chest, suck in the tummy, allow the shoulders to round, really protract those shoulders, feel them parting. And then we're going to reverse that by lifting the chin in the bottom, allowing the spine to dip and pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Good. One more time. Drop the chin to the chest, round the shoulders. And dip the spine one more time. Good. From this position, I want you to tuck your toes back under and push yourself up into a down dog position. So heels off the floor, ears probably in line, hopefully with the inside of your shoulders, your elbows. And just rock through this down dog position. So rock yourself forward and then push yourself back on the heels. Just feeling that gentle stretch through the back of those legs. Good, lovely. Two more here. Good. And then just hold that down dog position. Now gently walk the feet in towards the hands. And just stay in this nice fold position here. So my chest is resting on top of my thighs. My hands and head are heavy. And then from here I'm just going to roll up until my hands are on the top of my shin, resting on my shin. My back is straight, lifting my head. And then just allowing myself to fold back down again. Nice and gently. Easy movements. Then coming back up, hands on shins. Raise the head until your back is straight. Good. And roll back down one more time. This is our last fold. Hands on the floor. I'm going to take my right leg back. I'm going to drop the right knee to the floor. And I'm going to come up with my hands on my hips. Good. So I'm in a nice soft hip flexor position. I'm going to take my hands out to the side. And I'm just going to very gently rotate to one side. And back to center. Keeping that core strong. And then back round to the other side. Now you've got to really keep that core strong to stop yourself wobbling. So suck in that tummy. Lift that chest. Good. Back to center. And rotate one more time. Either way. In your own time. There's no rush. Trying to keep the arms level with the shoulders. Good. Back to that center. Drop the hands down. Hands to go back down onto the floor. Now I have my left leg in front. So I'm going to keep my right hand on the floor. I'm going to allow my left hand to come up, raise my chest up towards the ceiling and push my left hand back. So I'm really feeling a lovely stretch now across in front of my chest. Good. Take that stretch back. Good. Bring the other leg in, so I'm back down now into this fold position again. Come back up to the shins. Straight back, head is raised. Come back down into that fold position. Take the opposite leg back. Drop the knee down to the chest. Sorry, the knee onto the floor. And then come back up into that hip flexor stretch. Good. Take the arms out to the side. And then start rotating. Allow your chest and torso to follow your body round. Really feeling the stretch through the hips. Through the torso, all the way through that spine. Good. Take it nice and slowly. Keep that core strong. Lovely. One more time. Last time on this side. Good. And drop the hand down to the floor. And then same again, keeping one hand down, lift the other hand up, raise that chest up towards the ceiling, allow that chest to open. Good, and take it back down. Bring the other leg in, so you're back into that fold position. Hands on shins, flat back. From here, you're going to soften the knees and roll all the way up. Good. And then roll all the way down. Keeping the legs straight this time. Let the head hang heavy. And come up. Good, I'm just going to change my tablet round, just so that you can all... Okay, good. Right, lovely. So grab a quick drink if you need it, a few sips of water. We're going to continue the stretching now up here. So still on your mats, but in an upright position. Feet a little wider than hip distance apart, shoulders are back and relaxed. Tummy tucked in, pelvis tucked under. And then we're going to soften those knees. And we're just going to allow ourselves to squat down. If I do it from the side so you can just see. So my feet are nice and wide. And I'm just going to squat down here. We're just going to keep those hips open just for a little bit longer. So from the front view, we're just going to squat down really slowly and then come up. We're going to do that one more time. Just making sure our hips are nice and pliable. Good, and come up. Lovely. Now take that stance really nice and wide. My right leg toe is pointing forward and my left leg I'm going to turn so it's facing forward. I'm going to keep that leg, that knee nice and straight, so not allow the knee to bend. Hands on hips. And then make sure this torso, your hips are facing forward. And we're going to push down. So my left knee is now over my left toe, and my right leg is strong and straight. Arms out wide. Anybody that does yoga or Pilates, this is apparently is a warrior two. But as I say, this is not a yoga or Pilates class because I'm not trained. This is a stretching class. This is a really good movement to get your core nice and strong. Good, and come up. And take it back down. Good. And up. Really feel that lovely stretch in those inner thighs. And down. Good. Now I'm going to rest my elbow on this thigh, and I'm going to allow my hand and my palm to come up and lift over. Good. Still keeping this knee in line with that toe. Keeping my chest high. Good. And then I'm going to allow that sweep to go the other way. So I'm going to allow this hand to run down this leg and push my palm up. Opposite. Keep the chest nice and high. So look up towards the ceiling. Good. Let's just repeat that movement. So lean on this leg, arm over. Good. And back to centre. Remember to keep that breathing going. We've just got one more little stretch to do while we're on this side. So you can either stay here with this stretch, or if you've got a little bit more on you, I want you to drop this hand down to the floor and stretch above. So either stretch will do, whichever one is right for you. And back. Good. And one more, whichever version you're doing. And back. And back to centre. Good, and gently come up. Turn both feet in, bring the feet together, and just shake out those legs. We're going to repeat those exercises on the opposite leg. So a nice wide stance. This time my left leg is straight on and my right leg toe is pointing forward. Hips are turned straight in front of me, arms out wide, and come down into that wide two position, keeping the arms level with the shoulders and looking forward. Good. And just come back up and stretch. And down. Good. Elbow down, opposite arm up. Hand down, opposite arm up. Chest high. bring those feet back in together. Allow the hands to drop to the side, knees are soft, and roll down. Just hang. Allow your head heavy, your hands are heavy, your knees are soft. And back up. And swallow dive. Good. Legs are straight and up. Good. Try and keep those legs as straight as you can as you dive down. Arms out. Good. And up. And down. We've got one more to go. And then come back down into a seated position. And breathe. Just listen to your breath. Well done, ladies. Fabulous.